What's going on, guys? So it's here, and I found a wonderful rank up strategy, aka XP farming strategy that I have found. It requires a little bit of setup, a little bit of farming, and a little bit of time grinding and game grinding to set it up. But after it gets set up and you got everything you need, it's going to be really great, and you're going to be farming XP like there's no tomorrow. So let's get started. Alright, first things first, when you start your new game, complete every side quest you have before you work on your main quests. If you do all your side quests and then your main quest, you will maximize XP payout, which will maximize your level by the time you get to Mother's Crown. Once when you go to the proving, complete the proving, do everything in the proving, and then head over to Mother's Crown when you unlock this area. Once when you get to this area, head over to the merchant inside Mother's Crown and go into his inventory. In his inventory, he's going to have a weapon called the Karja Tripcaster. It's going to cost 180 metal shards plus 10 chill water. 10 chill water is easy to get. Chill water you can get from Lacehorns, Glinthawks, Sawtooths, Ravagers, Freeze Ballocs, Snapmaws, Behemoths, Stormbirds, Thunderjaws, and Merchants. It's easier if you just buy it from the merchants because shards are just easy as hell to get. So get the chill water off the merchant from his resource section, and you can then purchase your Karja Tripcaster right after that. Now, the armor pieces that you're going to want to get is this wonderful Nora Silent Hunter Medium. This is by far going to be your best armor piece that you can get at this moment, that will help you get all the materials and XP that you need towards the next piece of armor and weapons that you're going to get later on in the game. This only costs 200 metal shards and 2 Watcher lenses. Watcher lenses are only received from these machines right here. If it looks like this, it drops a Watcher lens. This machine is called a Watcher. These Watchers are located in the following areas. This is the best spot you can go to. This way you won't have to deal with high level creatures or anything screwing you over. As I said before, it's not going to be a guaranteed payout. You're going to have to do quite a bit of farming. Like, there's going to be a lot of watchers you're going to go through. I don't know how many the percentage is. I don't know what the drop rate is. But kill watchers until you get a watcher lens. The watcher lens will look a little something like this in the inventory slot. Now, the next piece of armor you're going to want to work for is this wonderful Nora Survivor Heavy armor piece. It gives you 15 resistance to fire, 15 resistance to arc, 15 resistance to freeze, and 15 resistance to corruption. On top of it, it has 2 modification availability slots. You're going to want to save the modifiers that you get. The certain modifiers that you're going to want to save are the ones as follows. You are going to want to save anything that looks like a target crosshairs emblem, which is a resistance to ranged attacks. Anything that looks like 2 spears crossing, which is a resistant to melee attacks, and or anything that looks like an eyeball being crossed out, which is a stealth build to your class. If you put stealth on your class, it makes it a lot easier for you to sneak around, makes it a lot easier for you to hide in tall grass, and it makes it a lot easier for you to ambush and sneak up on unsuspecting enemies. Now, as for the blaze canisters that you're going to need for this armor class, the most efficient way of collecting them are from these machines called grazers. They are located all around Mother's Crown, and they are really simple to silent strike and take down with one hit. All you got to do is sneak up on them, heavy hit them to knock off the canisters, and or silent strike to knock them down and kill them with one strike. After that, you can loot their dead corpse and collect the blaze canisters via that way. Now that you have successfully gotten your Tripcaster and your armor set put on, you are now ready for modifiers and getting shards and getting all that XP. What you're going to want to do is fast travel to right where I fast traveled to. Go around this rock. If you do not see 5 health bars, a Shell Walker, and a Bellowback, then keep fast traveling back to Mother's Crown and back here. Keep doing it. Don't worry. If you run out of travel packs, just travel from Mother's Crown to here, travel from Mother's Crown to here. And eventually at some point you should get this. What you're going to want to do is sneak down into the tall grass over here. Make sure nothing sees you. If it does see you, it's going to have a little exclamation point above its little body, and you'll know when it sees you. What you're going to want to do is make your way over to that big heap of body or of metal mass right here and inspect it. You are going to get 100 plus shards, 2 legendary items, plus something rare or a lot of good shit out of that body. After you got all the loot out of there, you can stay here and fight, or you can head over here and get that extra 1,000 or 2,000 XP from fighting 1 or 2 Bellowbacks. Once you get over here to this area, it shall have 1 or 2 bellowbacks. Each of these will pay you 1000 XP for killing them, plus an additional 100 XP for getting a precision kill on them. What you're going to want to do is throw down your shock tripcaster wires and down it. Shoot the tripcaster right by its feet or right in its path. It should down the bellowback, just like I'm doing right now. You shoot it right by its feet, it should down instantly. Go up to it, give it 6 heavy swings instantly, and then after your 6th heavy swing, give it a critical hit with your R1, and then 1 more heavy swing, and then get away. If it's not dead, get away. Repeat the process with your tripcaster shock wires, down it at its feet, and then go for another hit. If it has 2 bellowbacks over here, be aware of where the other one is. Do the same thing. Shoot the wire at its feet, down it, and do 6 heavy swings, 1 crit, and then another heavy swing. If you can't get the 6th heavy swing, go for the 5th one. Pay attention to that blue meter right above its health bar. That tells you when the shock is going to be going away and when your crit is over and you can't hit your crit and when it's going to be getting back up. So pay attention to that meter. This is basically going to make fighting these bellowbacks really, really easy for you. After you have successfully beaten both of these bellowbacks, go ahead and loot them if you want. Get your 1000 XP for beating them, and head back over to the area. Once you get over here, right where that downed behemoth is, you're going to want to shoot your tripcaster at the feet of the bellowbacks, and once when the bellowback falls down, repeat the process that you used on the other bellowbacks in that other area, and quickly down him and get your XP, because if you do not do it quickly, the other enemies over here will kill the bellowback and you will not get your XP. So make sure you finish him off quickly and deal the finishing blow. After you deal the finishing blow, what you're going to want to do is find the leader of the group right here. He will have a red and white mask on. He will also be holding a cannon. Stay at long range from him and keep dodging his shots. If you do not do that, he will light you up. He will kill you instantly because that cannon will mess anything up that it shoots. That is a really powerful cannon. After you kill him, go pick up the cannon and head over to the bellowback and the shellwalker. Light those 2 up if they're still alive. And after you kill them, you should be able to loot all the bodies that are in this vicinity. After you have successfully killed everything here, repeat the process. Kill everything here, go over there, fight those bellowbacks, come back over here, fight everything here, loot everything, go back and fight the bellowbacks. This will get you a lot of XP and it will get you a lot of loot for later in the game. If you are not of level 20 or 25, this will help you out a lot. Do this until you reach level 25 and then head on in the story mode to everything that's level 20 and higher. But remember this, the key factor to getting a lot of XP is to make sure you do all tutorials, all side missions, all errands, all those before you do the main quests. After you have successfully accumulated and completed all side quests and errands and all that stuff and there's nothing else to do, head on with your main quest and that should pick up some more side quests and everything. If you get any more side quests or anything like that, go ahead, finish those before you move on with your side quest. If you have completed everything you need and you're still not high enough level for your main quest, come back here and do this. This will not only get you a lot of shards, but it will get you a lot of XP. It may be a little time consuming, but trust me, it's well worth it. If this has helped you guys out, don't forget to leave it a like and subscribe for more Horizon Zero Dawn videos later on in the week. As always, stay in school, don't do drugs. Peace out.